A crash ending with a flipped car has drivers calling for change at one Yulee intersection. The Nassau County Sheriff's Office reporting 3 people were involved in a crash at US-17 and Pages Dairy Road. And that's where we find our Zach Wilcox live this evening. Zach, thankfully no one was hurt during all of this, but people out there are concerned about this intersection.
Yeah, Anthony, certainly scary, I'm sure, even though they weren't injured, for the 2 people who were in the car that got T-boned and flipped up on its side as it was coming out of Page's Dairy here behind me. And as you mentioned, having all this happen while folks were dropping kids off for school, heading to work with their morning commute has really brought some renewed attention to this intersection.
Come and get it.
Sam Johnson starts his mornings feeding the exotic pets at Sam's Flying Frog Ranch off Pages Dairy Road.
Come here, Sam.
But even when the birds are being picky, the real headache is before he ever gets to the shop.
People are in a hurry, not watching what's going on, and that intersection is just horrible to try to get across.
Friday morning brought a crash near Sam's shop at the intersection of US-17 and Pages Dairy Road. According to the Nassau County Sheriff's Office, a car failed to yield while coming out of Pages Dairy and got T-boned by a car on 17.
Happens way too much. Every once in a while you get a really bad one.
An employee at another store nearby told me it feels like there are multiple crashes every week at the intersection, and it's gotten to the point he doesn't go straight across 17 anymore.
There needs to be a light.
That was a sentiment shared by several other drivers on a Nassau County Facebook page, so I reached out to the Florida Department of Transportation to see if there was any consideration for a traffic light. A spokesperson said there are no plans to add a light at the intersection. However, the crash will prompt an FDOT review, and, quote, if improvements are identified that could enhance the safety of the roadway, FDOT will work to implement them.
They love their veggies.
Johnson has his sights set on a new location where he and his customers won't have to deal with the intersection anymore.
Just wish they would all get together and come to some kind of different solution, because it's not working.
And guys, you can see that concrete median there along US-17. That went in 3 years ago, according to FDOT, as part of an improvement at this intersection where they improved some of the turn lanes as well. And Sam mentioned that has improved things, made a little bit of a difference, but he doesn't feel like it's quite enough. In Yulee, Zach Wilcox, First Coast News, on your side.